YouTube Shorts are one of the most cracked ways to make money online right now. Check this out. This is a channel that I started a few months ago. It got monetized a month ago, first day, $265. Go to December, which is the full first monetized month, and we're cracking hundreds per day, fairly consistent. All of this is outsourced. I've got editors that make the videos, and I can tell you something right now. I don't care if you're fat, mentally challenged, or got a low IQ, or you work a full-time job. You can do this too. The beauty of this is we're posting 30-second clips online. You don't need to put any capital up front. The only real risk is the time that you're gonna spend editing videos. All you need to know in order to get these types of results is how to find a banger niche, how to make a viral video, and how to scale it up. And I'm going to teach you all three things in this video. Now you may be thinking, why am I qualified to talk about this? Well, of course, here's a channel example that I'm showing right now, but I've been doing this for 3 years. I've generated 6 figures with just Shorts channels. I've sold multiple of them, and I also run the #1 YouTube Shorts mentorship program called Earn It Media, where I've helped over 100 students get monetized, get insane results like 10K months, 100K months. I'm going to show like a bunch of results on the screen right now. It's a great community full of killers. We even had a meetup this year, but I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to cover the most important lessons. In fact, everything you need to know in order to go viral and run this up and potentially turn this into a full-time gig. Now, the first step to creating a viral Shorts channel is finding a banger niche, okay? So we need something that's got a high idea or clip ceiling, something that has a lot of views, ideally consistent and low saturation. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So what we're going to do is go over to YouTube here, click on Shorts. I'm not logged in. What I'm going to do is basically just scroll until I find something promising, ideally something with a voiceover, because an English voiceover means higher RPM and guaranteed monetization as well.
18.
I'm also looking for something that's relatively low effort so we can improve it a lot.
This couple tried it.
Okay, so this has a voiceover, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a tab on this channel. And I'm going to do this for a few channels so we don't just get stuck with the first thing we see.
These are the times when fans were rapid.
This is good, but it's pretty high effort. I'm going to teach you something a bit lower effort for now, but if you're advanced, this is something that could appeal to you.
These are the most random sounds ever. This fan just...
Do you like the Don't Mind or Lush Life 2015 song better? First, the Don't Mind song.
Okay, we've got another one here, so I'm just going to create these three, like create separate tabs for them. Now what I'm going to be looking for is basically how many like viral videos they're getting, how consistently, how good is the niche that they're doing, and maybe their channel is bad, maybe they're not getting the most consistent views, maybe they're not doing the best. But if we see outliers that are a lot different from the other videos that they post, we can sub-niche into that and make a whole channel around the best performing videos. So if we look here, Kes Talks, we're looking for outliers. So this would be an outlier, but I'm looking for something viral. There we go. 6.5 mil, 3.5 mil, 7.1 mil. Okay, we've got some really good outliers there.
This couple tried the running trend.
And this was uploaded recently as well. You want to be looking for recent outliers. You don't want to be looking at something that went viral a year ago, because that might not be what works right now. And this is only 2 weeks ago, which is brilliant.
This couple tried the what?
Same with this. Same with this. Okay, so the common pattern here is, let's just watch the video.
Where you float in the air and...
Weird looking introduction where it's some type of trend, I guess, where people are just running in midair.
This couple tried the running trend, where you float in the air and keep running. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last girl showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, a method on how to execute trends. That's basically the niche that we're seeing here.
Subscribe for more!
Yeah, with some like CTA at the end as well. This is very easy to make. I mean, let's just see if this is a format that he does for every single video, or she.
Water TikTok trend, where you rizz up your partner and water comes out. This couple tried...
Okay. So, okay, I get the point, Let's check this Sharky Tunes guy out. He's got a few outliers. Yeah, now this channel isn't doing as well in terms of very viral videos. This one is doing a lot better.
One fan.
So I'm not even going to really look at that. DG Shorts. Okay. So we've got dances here which are going very viral. It seems like these two channels that we found here are kind of similar because I assume that these dances are trends as well.
Do you like the Don't Mind or Lush Life 2015 song better? First, the Don't Mind song.
Yeah, I mean, these are like trendy dances
Do
too.
you like the remix or original version of this Christmas song better? First, the original version.
Okay, so this is basically
Which dance
comparing...
trend do you like better?
Okay, yeah, so comparing dance trends.
First, the SpongeBob dance. Next, the Don't.
This guy's editing is a lot better. It's similar to a channel called Music Media, actually. But it's not really needed. I mean, if we see here, this guy's doing pretty good views on his outliers, but not very consistently. Let's check out some of the bad videos as well, because maybe there is something wrong with them, maybe something that isn't used in the outliers.
This dance just went viral on TikTok, and you won't believe why. Because after the streamer didn't know...
Okay, notice this video is why... it's a why question. It's not how. In his most viral videos, it was how to do the dance, and this is explaining like about some streamer, which is not really what we're interested in.
Did these twins eat this trend? Because
Yeah, we don't care about eating, we want to know how it's done.
this kid just went viral for his Zet.
Okay, so we can see here clearly that his outliers are different. If we just look one more time.
This couple tried the impossible one knee challenge, where you use a TikTok audio and try to complete all the...
Yeah, so they're trying something impossible. It's not like...
This couple tried the water TikTok trend, where you rizz up your partner and water comes out. And although most people did the trend normally, what the last couple did made them go viral.
Okay, yeah, so we see a different structure here in these videos.
This couple tried the running trend, where you float in the air.
So this one is a how-to. This one is like wait until the end because one couple did it completely wrong, I guess, which is different from his bad video. So we can work with that. We can work with that. Okay. I guess this is just like a quick summary. If I was you, I'd probably spend like a good hour or two doing this. Look through multiple channels, look through common patterns. I've just landed on something pretty good here, pretty quick, but I would explore your options further. But this to me it's a pretty good to go. What you can also do, you can download the vidIQ extension. I'll put a link in the description actually, because it is quite good. It's a free extension and you can see here how many views they've done in the last 30 days. Ideally, you always want to look for something that's done above 50 million with consistent upload schedule. Yeah, so he's done 22 videos and 28 mil views. Kestalks has done 77 and 25. So this right now is looking like the better option. So now we have the niche that's, I guess, got us interested, the one that we think we want to pursue. But now what you want to do is kind of like a saturation checker, right? Because although this guy is doing well, there might be a lot more people doing this as well. So what we're going to do is, let's just have a quick look at some of his videos. If we type in, okay, so he hasn't got anything in the description. Sometimes I look for hashtags, but another thing that you can do is just copy the title here and then paste it in. And then if we filter to shorts, we can see if more people are posting it. Okay, so we've got Kanye West floating. We've got floating trend goes viral. This is a different channel. Floating trend goes viral. So there are a few people posting this type of content. Not that many though, which is good.
The Kanye West float.
And this video did fairly well. Kanye West floating. Yeah, his channel isn't dedicated to dancing though. Make sure, let's see this. This is also a dance type of channel, or is it? Nah, this one's kind of moved on. Okay. Suzuki shorts. Okay. Trends. Okay, this guy's doing trends as well. And he's also doing well, and recently too. So this is further confirmation. This is really good. Because the last thing you want to see is a lot of channels posting the same type of quality content and the same type of topics, but either some are not performing anywhere near as well despite having the same quality as the most viral channels, or it's just a pool of basically bad performers. So seeing this just right now, we've had a look, we've had a little saturation check, and the channels that we see that are dedicated to this niche are both doing really well. This is a great indicator to basically start a channel in this niche. So what we're going to do next is, now it's, I guess, video creation time. Now we've got the niche, so now you need to make a channel. To make a channel, click sign in and create a Gmail account. Once you've got a channel, what you want to do is before you start posting or doing any branding and stuff like that, just warm it up for a couple of days, watch some videos, be like a normal YouTube user. If you have a YouTube channel that maybe you haven't posted on, but you've just watched YouTube on for years, use that. That is amazing. Once you've done that, we need to move on to the branding, which people spend way too much time on. So nowadays we have AI, there is no point making this yourself. I really would not spend longer than like 10 minutes on this. We're going to be doing the dance niche, so I guess we can just type into Gemini, create me a profile. And now we wait. If we don't like it, then we'll just ask it to change some things. Okay, so that looks pretty gay, so I'm going to tell the AI to change it. Okay, so we got this. I think it looks pretty cool, pretty feminine. But it will do the job. So now you just want to take that, you want to upload it as a profile picture, and now if you want to make a banner, you can basically do the same thing, just prompt it until you're happy, and instead for a banner you can ask this, make sure the size is, boom, 2560 by 1440 pixels. Let's see what it cooks. Okay, so it didn't listen to me. Now, AI can do this sometimes. It's almost like being a special ed teacher. Sometimes you need to talk a lot to it and really reiterate your point, which is fine. So what we're going to do is go to YouTube banner on images. And what we're going to do is basically feed it this image in hopes that this will work. I will just copy and paste it in. Fill in the middle dark rectangle with purple color and dancers on it like the image above. Do not have any text as this will be used as my banner. Okay, that's the prompt, and we will see again what it cooks. Okay, well that's not the answer that I was expecting. Plan B. So I pasted the same prompt into ChatGPT and the image is actually pretty cool. It's not really in a banner format, although you can still use this and just basically use this box, which I think would be very good. If you really want to alternate it, then I guess you can like crop it out and stuff like that and maybe adjust it in apps like Canva. But seriously, don't overthink the whole branding process. It's not as important as you think. You've got the profile picture now, you've got the banner. I guess now we've got to create the name, so I'll also show you how to do that using AI. What you can ask it if you lack any ounce of creativity, which a lot of us do, what we can do is type in, I am making a YouTube channel about people doing trendy dance moves. Please generate me a list of 20 short and easy to remember channel names that are original and related to my niche. At this point, AI can do like everything for you, so just ask it these questions. And here it's going to generate a list of some pretty corny usernames and channel names. But mate, you can just filter through, you can put together some different words if you really want to. Vibe steps, pretty fire. Trend groove, I don't know about that. Move wave, bounce lab, I kind of like that to be fair. Bounce lab, and all you need to do now is on your profile, you've got the profile picture, you've got the banner, you can crop out the section that you really want, and now all you need to do is change the @handle to the channel name that suits you. Right, now let's move on to the most important part, which is actually making the videos. So with our competitor, it was pretty clear the videos that were performing the best. It was this like how to do the trend and the trends going wrong. So first thing we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna use AI, but first I just wanna see what type of trends we're working with here. 6.5 mil was the recent one. One knee challenge goes viral. Let's just see this one again.
This couple tried the running trend, where you float in the air and keep running. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last girl showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Gemini and I'm going to paste this link in and essentially tell it to tell me more ideas like this, more dance trends like this that I can make videos on. I'm going to paste in the link in just a second. What I'm going to say is I am making YouTube shorts. Always give it like all the context just so it knows. AI is only as good as you prompt it. That's another thing you got to remember. It's not just going to give you all the information. You've got to be fairly detailed with what you want. You probably saw that in the banner example earlier. You got to tell it what's wrong. You got to tell it everything, right? So that's just like a quick draft of a potential prompt that could work quite well. We will see what Gemini comes up with. So here we go. We got slick back. I do remember that one actually. The water dance. We've got the Orange Justice. I remember these are like Fortnite dances. The Renegade. Yeah, that's a classic. That's an old one. The Invisible Box Step. That's a good one actually. I remember that. The Shirt Ball Pull Muscle Flex Transitions. Not a dance. Nah, we want dances. Give me a list of the most recent viral trends. Ideally very new ones so I can be the first to post them. Another thing that you can do actually is go on TikTok, and while Gemini comes up with some ideas for us to do, you can type in hashtag dance trend and see what's popping up recently. Like 3 days ago, look for videos that were posted pretty recently and have a lot of likes. Thing is, we don't want ones that look like very easy to do. Let me check something. Yeah, you see, the reason why these videos are going viral too is because it's something you rarely see.
This couple tried the running trend.
Like, it doesn't really make sense how they're doing it. So doing videos where like people are just dancing, it ain't good enough. Like, we need there to be something special. We need there to be something like how? Like, how are they doing this? That type of question is what's making these videos go viral. So that's another thing that we need to include in the prompt. Now we wait. Okay, so we still got that slick back, the invisible box step, the robot isolation glitch, the owl trend. Okay, we might be onto something. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, like, this makes you think, how are they doing this? But I guess the common sense answer is that, like, his legs are right behind him. Okay, we've got a little idea there. We've got a little idea. Oh, this has got a lot of likes as well. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that we need. Bro, what am I looking at right now? Okay, the owl trend is good, mate. Okay, we're cooking. I hope you understand here, you need to analyze the common patterns in your competitors' videos. Here we identify that the reason why they're going viral is probably because, like, you don't really know how they're doing it. So there's like a curiosity aspect instilled there in the video which keeps you watching. That's what we identified. We've used AI to generate a video idea that is similar to that has that same element of curiosity. So now we can basically take the same video structure but apply our own spin. It's no good just seeing these channels and being like, right, okay, I'm going to copy his video exactly. Because that's not really how you're going to go viral. That is not how you're going to dominate niches. That's not how you're going to be #1. The guys who really make this a real income, they don't just copy, they copy with style, okay? They copy and they add a spin. They always add something themselves, whether it's improving the content or, you know, just trying something new with it. Trying a different idea, trying a different trend. This is what we're going to be doing right now. So if we look at this video as well, we've got to see how many clips are being used here and the type of pacing. Again, we're analyzing, we're trying to see the common patterns.
This couple tried.
He uses a fast red arrow at the start.
The running trend, where you float in the
He uses pop-in subtitles, 2 clips.
air and keep running.
Little red arrow.
And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last girl showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, so it's the last person showed you something. And in this example, he shows multiple videos of people basically doing this trend. And he cuts straight to the clip where it's the person doing it. Okay, so we kind of get the point with how he's doing the videos here. It's a very simple structure, so now I guess we can just make our own. So first things first is we're going to go on TikTok and we're going to go on YouTube and we're going to type in the owl trend and just try and get a bunch of these like really good clips. But first it would actually probably be better to find one that exposes the trend so we don't waste any time, I guess, on a potential flop. So here I'm just going to type in how to do owl trend. Into TikTok, we can paste the same into YouTube if we don't find one here. Okay, that's good because that exposes it basically. And this guy actually had a viral clip earlier on, so we can pair that in with the video very nicely. So now we just need to download these videos. So we're going to go to save TT, save TikTok. This is like the best video downloader when it comes to TikTok videos in my opinion. And what we're going to do, since this one has like a big caption in the middle, I can't really be bothered removing that. We're going to get this one that exposes the trick, and we're just going to save a bunch of these videos now. Okay, so now we got the clips, now we got to write the script. Now, this could not be easier because we already have the competitor, we already know the viral script structure that is working for the guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and essentially add our own spin like we did with the clip. Okay, so what you can do to easily copy the script is just copy the YouTube URL, go to YouTube to transcript.com, paste it in, get free transcript. It will make sure you are a human, which I am. And yeah, there we go. You get a lot of like bullshit pop-ups. And then here you have it. Yeah, it's very simple. Just click copy, or you can press Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. And I'm going to go straight to 11 Labs, which is where we're going to make the voiceover for this. So 11 Labs is a great website. It's an AI website that basically generates AI voiceover. It can sound very realistic, and yeah, it's easy. It kind of outsources you from the process. So what we're going to do here, we're going to write our script inside of here, and then we're going to generate it line by line. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So we're just going to divide it sentence by sentence to make it easy. And our video is about the owl trend. So here he has, this couple tried the running trend where you float in the air and keep running. So we just need to change this to owl trend. So this couple tried the owl trend where you... So this couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it. I'm going to show the guy like falling over. And the method will shock you. Did he have the method will shock you? I can't remember that. One sec.
Where you float in the air and keep running. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last girl showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Alright, perfect, yeah. So we know what to do there. We go here, and the method will shock you. We're not going to have no call to action at the end like that guy did. Now it's about finding a voice. So he used like an American man's voice. American man is usually the best route to go for most niches. You want to have the American accent to drive in that US audience, which usually correlates to a higher RPM, which means you make more per 1,000 views that your short generates. Now, in order to find these voices, what you can do once you're in 11 Labs, go to voices. You're going to be in the library, and what you can do is set filters, choose languages, go to English. Let me just find English, choose accent, American. Then you want to go to like conversational, social media, they're usually best, high quality male, young is good, apply filters, and then it'll come with like a whole list of really good voices that you can use. And if you click on them, you will hear like a sample, I guess.
Hey, Adam here.
Riddle's twist word. What's good, bro? This is the only young black act.
Okay, I've actually been using this.
So right now we're looking for something that's not too monotone, has a good strong American accent, and yeah, I guess it's quite lively.
Hey Dad, I did all my...
Okay, we're going to try Braden out, so we're going to add him to my voices, add to voices, and now what we want to do is we want to select Braden here in the voice section, and we're going to generate this sentence by sentence. A lot of people like to generate the full script at once, but usually that's not a good idea because somewhere it might mess up the pronunciation and expression, which has to lead to you regenerating the whole thing again, which just burns through credits. So we're going to do it line by line to make sure I can teach you how to get the right pronunciation as well and what we're looking for. So before I actually generate it, a lot of the time I just like to say to myself how I would like it to be said. So here we got this couple tried, okay. So you want to say, this couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. That's how we want it to sound. So now I'm just looking for something that basically matches the way I said it.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and your partner holds you.
It's too soft. Regenerate.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear.
Regenerate.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs...
The owl. It's not pronounced right. You see, you got to be making these like regenerations constantly. This is the kind of frustrating part. If you don't land on a really good voice, you may have to do a lot of regenerations.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and your partner holds you.
Okay, that's good. We can save that. And these two we're going to generate at the same time because we want them to flow into each other, just because the last sentence is very short.
And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it. And the method will shock you.
He said that really well at the first sentence, but the last one wasn't good. So we're going to download this and we're going to regenerate the last sentence on its own.
And the method will shock you. And the method will shock you. And the method will shock you.
What's going on there? Hey, these AIs tweak a bit, man. I don't know what Braden's doing there, bro. Listen to this. Alright, I'm going to regenerate that one. We can't be letting that into the short.
And the method.
Whoa. Braden, bro, what the fuck? Okay, if the AI starts tweaking like this, mess around with some of the settings, okay? I'm going to mess around with the stability a little bit, the similarity, the style exaggeration. Hopefully he fixes.
And the method will shock you.
There we go, he fixed up there. Okay, so now we have the voiceover and we have the clips. Now it's time to edit the actual video. So I'm going to edit the video inside of DaVinci Resolve as that is my preferred editing software. I started off on CapCut, well, with shorts anyway. I was back in the movie maker days when I started making videos, but this is my favorite software. I've got the studio version, but I'm not going to use any of the studio features, which means I'm going to treat it as if it's the free software, so you can basically do exactly what I'm doing. CapCut, I'd say, is the most beginner friendly, but they do charge for like so many features now, which is pretty silly. So yeah, let's get into it. So first things first is we're going to put the voiceover into the editing software. Now this isn't going to be like a very in-depth editing tutorial like click this button, click that button. If you want to do that, bro, just type that in on YouTube. DaVinci Resolve editing tutorial. You'll get guys that make like 3-hour-long videos on every button that you should click. That is what you should watch for that. I'm teaching you how to make viral shorts, okay? So we're going to put in the voiceovers first. Now, I will teach you some source. I like to use keyboard shortcuts just to speed up everything because efficiency is crucial. So what I'm going to do is click S here and click 1 to ripple cut, which essentially takes out the split and deletes the part I want missing, but then it pairs everything together. I'll just show you a quick example. So if I did it in the middle and I press 1, it glues together. Saves me having to like, oh, delete, then drag. That time adds up and that time is valuable. Because maybe you've come back from work, maybe you've got kids, maybe you've got a wife to please. You need to get these videos out fast and make some money. So here we're going to basically play the voiceover and wait until we hear some gaps.
This couple tried the owl trend.
So there's a gap, boom, keep it compact, split and 1. Now what I like to do is always listen again to the voiceover that you've just generated.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it. And the method will shock you.
I think he still kind of says the sentence quite fast. Yeah, I think it's just that last line that we need to regenerate. So we're going to go back into 11 Labs.
And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it.
Boom, that's good. I feel like there's a bit of a gap there, so we're going to cut.
You have tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, perfect. So now we have the script and voiceover ready. Now it's just about getting the videos in and basically editing it in the same way. So the most important thing with a hook is that it's something that would be visually engaging and engaging overall even if the video was on mute. So it has to be something that instantly catches your eye. In the previous example, in the outlier that we kind of got this whole concept from, it was like a person getting basically hung by their hat and they were like running midair. So of course that's going to grab your attention, so we need something similar, maybe a bit of movement, maybe a bit of laughter, just something that catches your eye. And the trend already does that, which is good, but I think this clip is going to be best because there is a lot of people involved and it's pretty interesting.
Tried the owl trend.
But since we say couple, there's 3 people there. Now that could work, but okay, we'll try this because these actually look like a couple.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs
and we're going to cut to the part when he's raising his hand and touching a hair.
This couple tried the owl trend where your legs disappear and
And we're going to quickly look at the outlier video that we get an inspiration from as well, just to kind of see how they structured it all.
This couple tried the running trend, where you float in the air and keep running.
Right, so they have another part for and. So if we go back.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you.
Alright, so here we can do that as well. They like basically cut it.
Where your legs disappear and your partner holds you.
But we could even put another one. We have more than enough to work with, I feel.
And while most people thought they completed the trend,
Well, most people thought they completed the trend. This guy like uses 2 clips in one sentence, but it's the same clip, it's just 2 different cuts of it. We've got more than enough content to work with, so we can switch it up a bit more.
And while most people
Oh, this is actually more hook worthy. Yeah, I prefer this. We want the most visually engaging clip in the beginning. Here, the last guy, because this is the person that we're going to use at the end as well, so it's worth putting him in here.
The last guy showed exactly
And then we'll just put these to end with.
how to do it and the method.
Okay, let's see if they do anything else in this video. Oh yeah, they both move, that's good. The more movement, the better. You always want your videos to be as visually engaging as possible.
And the method will
Boom, and now we just want to play this video. We'll play this from the start when he gets his legs up. Let's see how long the outlier does it for.
subscribe.
Okay, right, I see. And that's a good ending. Right, this is quite a short video. Usually with shorts, I would recommend doing around 20 seconds plus. But with this niche, I mean, it seems as it's not necessary. This video is about 16 seconds long, and it did really well. So we can do it around a similar length. What I do always recommend, like I mentioned earlier, is study your competitors. Do exactly what they're doing, just add your own spin. It's super important that you do that. Now, with this video, what we need to do now is we need to add music, we need to add captions.
this couple tried the impossible one-knee challenge.
What I've noticed here is that he's using the same music for each video.
Bring both arms out, yeah. Shoulder.
Challenges. And although this couple tried the impossible one-knee challenge.
Like you can hear at the start.
This couple tried the water TikTok trend.
You hear that? So what we want to do is basically take the same song, just in this example.
This couple tried.
Yeah. Here you can hear it loud. So what we want to do is just basically Shazam it. I'm going to use my phone for this. Pull up Shazam on the phone, and we're just going to play this. Not cute anymore by Illit. So we're going to type that in, and if that's the song, we're going to download it and use it in our video. So it sounds like a sped up version of this song, so what we're going to do is just sped up. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Okay, so now we just need to download this. I have a 4K video downloader extension as well, which you can download, and unfortunately it doesn't do MP3 for some reason, but I'm just going to get the MP4 and I'm going to delete the video layer. Okay, so now we got the song. That's the beat drop that he uses. We want the beat drop as they're like falling and smiling. Yeah, that's good. Of course, we're not going to have it that like volume the whole way through, so what we're going to do is lower it.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner
So it doesn't clash. But then here, what we're going to do is we're going to get in the inspector. We're going to click a keyframe. So the volume goes up around here to a pretty normal level. That'll be good.
It will shock you.
We're going to make that faster actually. Okay, and since there's like these subtitles at the start, we're going to cut that up a little bit. Right, and then we end the video there.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Right, and on the beat drop to make it hit a bit harder. Right, we want him falling there. And what we're going to do is also zoom this in. Boom, that's good. And what we want to do is add an adjustment layer. So you go into Effects, Adjustment Clip. And we want to just add some zooms, right? So we're gonna add a little zoom to this adjustment layer. Just a nice gradual one, nothing crazy. Boom. So there's like a slow zoom. We can apply that to every single clip. Just Control C, Control V, copy and paste all of that the whole way through. Okay, whole way through. This one's a bit longer, so what we can do here is go to the keyframe. And sorry, yeah, go from there, go until the end, zoom it in, boom. Bang, shorten, bang, shorten, bang. Do. Stuck in my head. Right.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed...
So you see the zooms create like an immersive impact. It's a lot more visually engaging. It flows a lot better.
This guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
I'm going to zoom it in a little bit more. Right, perfect. Now another thing that we can do is add a red arrow and a red circle, our trusty overlays. So I'm going to get these in quickly. So I've got these, they've got like a nice little glow to them as well. If you want to use the exact same ones as these, I have a whole huge package of free overlays, free music, sound effects, all of that you can use for completely free. And you can get it inside of my Discord. If you go into the description link, you will see a free resources link. So if you type in your email, you'll get access to all of this. Now, if I just go here, if you remember correctly, the guy that we are analyzing for the outlier video, he did like a really fast arrow that circled around the screen. Now we can do something similar. Personally, I'm not a fan of like a really fast arrow, but we'll see what we can cook up. So we just want it lasting over the first clip.
This couple tried...
So what we can do here is rotate it a little bit. And let's just rewatch it.
This couple tried the owl trend, where
Yeah, that looks shit. So what we're going to do instead is a red circle. I think that will be better just because of how much head movement this guy has. And what we can do with this circle is we can give it like a quick bounce almost. Or a quick zoom where it goes like this. Start it off small and increase the size fairly fast. And we can also track the movement a lot easier here. So here, track it. Bang. Okay. Let's just watch this.
This couple tried the owl trend. This couple tried the owl trend.
Okay, that's not bad. That will do. Okay, I like that.
Disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to...
The last guy, we'll just point a little arrow to him. Bang, give this arrow a pop in. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Go to 2, decrease. Little pop in there. And we can increase the size of this. Actually, no, it will look good. But what we can do is again go to effects, go to camera shake. Oh no, sorry, we'll go to open effects, camera shake, boom. And just give it like a subtle shake. There you go. That looks good. We can do the same here as well. Just give it a nice subtle movement. Nothing crazy. There is a bit of chop though. Let's see how that looks. Alright, that will do. Now, another thing that we could do is actually drag these two up and add another adjustment layer just to make the content pop a little bit more. I always like to add a bit of color grading. So here you can go into color, and I know this looks crazy, probably like that Tony Stark scene where you've just got so much going on, but trust me, it's not that bad. Increase saturation, highlight, bit of shadow, contrast. You can mess around here. Of course, this is dependent on like the lighting of the clip, but that looks decent. I mean, yeah, you don't have to really do anything crazy. I'm gonna actually lower the saturation a little bit here. What you can do as well, if you go over to the triangle and like teardrop, if you decrease this, it makes the content look a lot sharper.
This couple tried the owl
So
trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds.
it's almost like an enhancement.
And while most
If you want to enhance it further as well and give it like a 4K look, you can install Topaz AI and enhance it through there. But it's not really necessary. It just makes the content look a lot better though.
they completed
Yeah, so that's decent. And the competitor as well, if we look at their video one more time.
This couple tried the water TikTok trend, where you rizz up your partner and water comes out. And although most people did the trend
Yeah, so one thing you'll notice, he adds sound effects throughout, especially when he adds overlays.
normally, what the last couple did made them go viral.
So we'll add a few clicks, a few things to make it sound a little bit better. Okay, here we go.
this couple tried the
That's like the classic. Put that right at the start. Never make your sound effects too loud because it's jarring and you don't want people scrolling in the first second just because their ears are hurting.
this couple
So make this quiet so it doesn't clash.
this couple tried
What you can do is like give it a bit of a faster zoom as well
this
so it matches.
this couple tried the owl trend, where this couple tried the owl this couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappeared.
So there's a little pop in. Bang, I can just add a little click sound effect.
Trend. The last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Right here we just need a camera shutter. But all of these sound effects, they're all in the free resources. Like I said, link in the description, you can get all of them. So let's rewatch it one more time.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Perfect. Now all that's left is to render this and add some captions and post. Title for this can just be how to do the owl trend, I guess, or if we go on to the competitor, you can do owl trend goes viral. Now to do captions, I'm in DaVinci Studio, so it would be a bit of a cheat to use the auto captions on this because the studio version I think costs like $300. CapCut also now charges, Premiere Pro also has auto captions, but theirs isn't free. There is also a captions app which I use on my phone, which I've already got prepaid for. It's like $64 a year or $65. They're pretty decent, you can use them. So I'm going to jump on my phone, I'm going to quickly edit the captions on this and kind of show you around the app that I'm about to use. And after that, I will talk to you about your posting strategy and what you're going to do going forward when it comes to outsourcing, scaling, and really running this up to make it into a business and make some real money with it. Right, so I'm on the app and I'm going to basically do the captions. You import the video and click continue, import one item, add captions, create project. And I've already got some like pre-saved templates. You can import fonts onto this and kind of adjust them with the shadow and the stroke that you want. So now what's most important, the bad thing about this app, it mistimes a lot of captions. So you kind of have to manually adjust them, but it doesn't really take that much time. So what I'm gonna do here to make sure all the captions are timed, I'm gonna manually adjust them by clicking on them, then clicking timing and dragging it along.
This couple tried the owl.
So with captions, you never want them too long and you always want to make sure that you cut them up with how they are said.
This couple tried the owl.
So here he says, this couple tried the owl trend, right? So it's divided into 3 sections basically. This couple tried the owl trend.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner.
And you never want captions overlapping between clips because it looks messy, it does not look structured. Do not do that, okay? Exactly how to do it, okay?
The trend, the last guy showed exact.
Right, showed is a bit delayed there, so we're gonna just drag it.
The last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, that should be good.
This couple tried the owl trend, where your legs disappear and your partner holds you. And while most people thought they completed the trend, the last guy showed exactly how to do it, and the method will shock you.
Okay, perfect. You want the font to be something nice to look at. I like maybe italic and curved and bold fonts. I think that works really nicely for this niche. A nice stroke, a drop shadow. You can highlight some words as well to make them more visually engaging, but it isn't necessary. I'm done with this now, so I'm going to click export. Going to go to advanced options, 60 frames per second, then high bitrate. And now I've basically got the video, says 100%. There we go. It's ready to upload now. What you're going to do from now, you're going to make these videos daily. Now, I'm not talking about dance trends specifically. You're going to make videos on the competitor you sub-niche to, you analyzed, you got all the information on, and now you know how to make the videos. But when it comes to posting, you may have seen this thing called the 0 view jail. Now, this is a real thing, unfortunately. What happens is you may post some videos and they don't get any push. Now, this can happen, and what do you do? Well, first of all, if you get 0 views on one upload, you take a day break, and then you upload again. If that gets 0 views, you take 2-day breaks, then you upload again. If that gets 0 views, you start a new channel. You start warming it up again, and then you keep going. Then you keep going. I recommend using aged accounts, especially ones that you've already watched YouTube with, like I said earlier, just because they are more trusted by the platform and they don't appear like they are some kind of bot. It's very good to have a big log of history on the account, as it just appears a lot more legit, and basically YouTube, I guess, feels safer to push your content out. Now, yes, I know this may be frustrating, like you have to abandon channels, but it's part of the game. You've got to do it, it is what it is. Now, the 10 to 30k jail that people like to call a jail, it's not a jail, you just need to keep posting banger shorts. Once you get above 40k, that's when you're going to break out. Whatever video you find that performs a lot better from the rest, you're going to want to double down on that. Now, you can play around, like for me personally, I've done this like dance trend thing. I don't have to keep it just to dance trends. It could be other trends. For example, the mannequin challenge. Guess that's maybe like a trend, but maybe it could be other famous internet trends. And whatever I see works best, whatever genre I see works best, I'm just going to keep rinsing content on that until it doesn't get views anymore. And then I'm going to find the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. It's really not as hard as some people make it seem to be. You can make a serious amount of money with this as well. What you ideally want to look for is you want to keep adapting the format and keep really working on your editing style until you're averaging a swipe rate of around 80% and getting over 100% APV, again dependent on video length. You saw there I made like a 15-second video. On that, your target APV would be like 130%, which seems really high, but for how short the video is, it really isn't that high. I need you to post videos daily though, because the thing is with a lot of YouTube creators, they just fail to be consistent and they expect these brilliant results, but really it's consistency that builds these results. So you need to post daily, at least spare 2 hours a day where you can just make these videos. You will be so grateful that you actually did this a few months down the line, because this stuff can honestly change your life. Like, as daft as it seems, posting these clips online of like people dancing or whatever, like it can be life-changing. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I can tell you firsthand, like I've changed my life with it. I've helped over 100 students get monetized and change their life with it. And it's wild. Like the times we live in right now, you need to take advantage of this. So now you know how to, I guess, read your stats, what you're aiming for. If you get bad stats, like let's say a really low swipe rate, a really low average view duration or APV, then you need to change something. Whether it's the pacing, whether it's the video topic, whether it's the way you approach the hook, something has to be changed up until you get those really good stats consistently, okay? This is crucial. Now, like I said, whatever works for you, double down. That's the process we're going to go down. And that's where you're going to kind of rinse and repeat. You're going to keep staying up to date with your competitors, seeing what's working for them. You're going to be recreating it again, using their structure, adding your spin. You're going to do this until you meet the monetization threshold, which is 10 million views in 90 days, which seems like such a crazy feat, like such a massive milestone, which milestone it is, but how far away it really seems like 10 million is such a massive number. In the shorts game, you can get that with one video. Trust me, it's a lot easier than it seems. Once you break through, you're golden, and you just need to keep doubling down. You hit that 10 mil, you apply for monetization, you make an AdSense account, then you're gonna be making shorts revenue, well, AdSense revenue from your shorts. And at that point, that's when it can become a business, right? Because I wouldn't consider outsourcing anything or really starting more channels until you monetize the first one. Don't hire anyone, do it yourself, really try and understand the game first, because a lot of creators, they make the mistake of thinking, okay, I'm going to come into this business, you know, shorts, it doesn't require much capital to start with, and they start hiring all of these freelancers off websites like Fiverr, and they're trying to get these viral videos to be created from editors who don't know how to edit, and they don't know what to tell them to do because they haven't made a video viral themselves, right? So I always advise people, make viral videos yourself first, so then you can advise other people and teach editors and teach a team on how to execute that for you. You need to master this to the point where it's easy to explain to a child, okay? That's how you know if you've really understood a topic very well. So now, honestly, is the best time to get into all of this, and once you are making money, then you're gonna probably start to think, oh, let's make another channel, let's start building a team, which is right. But do not rush into this, because what a lot of shorts creators like to do, they get a little bit of money, they start a bunch of new projects, and it's like shiny object syndrome, because they figure out that they can start making money, and then they start diversifying the focus into so many places, which can be pretty catastrophic to your main channel. Make sure you follow this strategy, okay? You get your main channel, you make viral videos, you start making money. Once you understand and make viral videos yourself, you understand what makes them go viral, why they go viral, and you can do it consistently, and you are making like at least 1,000 a month, then you can start looking to hire a team. You can start looking to outsource the work you least like to do, which in most cases is video editing, and you can train someone up to make the videos exactly to your standard. And then, only then, will you start moving onto new channels. This is the best strategy for people to follow, because what it will allow you to do is to make money with a channel, find someone, outsource it. So this can continue building while you diversify focus here and repeat the same structure. And by the time you know it, you've got like multiple little buildings, little digital assets, I guess, stacked up, right? And that's kind of the goal. That's kind of what we're gunning for. You don't just want to, oh, stack here, let's go here, 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 but then this starts going down because all your focus is diversified here. I hope that makes sense. When it comes to outsourcing, it's really about being able to train the person to the T. Go on live calls, chat to them every day, treat them like a friend, not just like an employee. Really get them involved with everything. But make sure that you create step-by-step instructions so they know exactly what to do, so they have questions and answers for everything, or rather answers for everything and as little questions as possible. But definitely, you know, boost them up, tell them, ask me anything you want. You want to be easy to work for. Now, if you really want to outsource at a high level and scale channels, like for example the channel that I showed you that I'm running here at the start, you know, I don't edit a single video for this. This barely takes me any time of day to run and is generating a significant amount of money. I can help you directly to do this, like I have done for over 100 of my students who now generate an insane amount of money. In my free Discord, you can go into the public results channel where all of my students post their results. It's a channel where only my students can post, and you will be able to see the crazy results that they get. I mean, if we just go into the Discord quickly now, Safsi since joined made 50k. You can see here, Knife win with a nice 12 mil real time. Sneagus was 24 million real time, which is thousands per day. Dylan, 18 grand in the last 90 days. Kiwi, 10 mil. Roger here, 30 grand, 20 grand in the last 3 months. The list goes on. We've got 20 grand here from Pulse in just a couple months of joining Earn It. Addy making 400 a day. I have so many students doing these crazy figures, like Maybe here, 70 grand, 80 grand, so what's that? 150 grand with 2 channels in just last year. And I can help you grow the exact same way, give you the exact same blueprints that these students got. We take on beginners too, because we've got a 4-phase system guide inside of Earn It, which takes you from 0 to 1K, 1K to 10K, 10K to 100K, and 100K plus. We tailor to every level of creator, which is why we are the #1 YouTube Shorts mentorship in the world. So if you want to really take this seriously, you want to take action, you want to get my guidance, you don't want any of the real like trial and error, you don't want to waste time, you want to be surrounded by killers and really get the best up-to-date information possible to succeed with shorts, you can apply to join Earn It by clicking the top link in the description, and hopefully I will review everything, we'll hop on a call, and you may potentially be my next success story, which would be absolutely amazing. So I hope you found this video very useful. I hope, you know, you put the sauce to work, man. You take some action, you be consistent, and you make some serious money. If you do, send me some pictures. I'll be very proud to see your progress.